Yeshiva began 10 years ago in a small rented warehouse. We had only 4 classes. Baruch Hashem, we're looking now as you walk through the halls, you see hundreds of children. But it's not only in numbers. It, more important, has grown in quality. It has grown in striving for excellence. We are always focusing on how can we be better, how can we learn more, how can the davening take on even more kvod shemayim. The focus on where we're heading, that we're trying to really reach every Talmud to make him the best possible.
When one builds a building, the first thing they need to do is put a foundation. The foundation of this yeshiva, which is the first 10 years of its existence, was built on excellence. Baruch Hashem, we're happy to say that we feel we put a good foundation in place, and now we have to build further.
Orchos Chaim is a wonderful place. We have a tremendous yachas with the RABBI, both the RABBI amongst themselves and the menalim with the RABBI.
It's a very pleasant atmosphere here in Orchos Chaim. Walking in the morning, you just feel a frischkeit, you feel the boys are coming in fresh. Walking through the hallways of a building where you feel that people are really giving it all they got, right away gives you some vigor and gives you want to do the same in your own classroom. The boys will definitely feel when they're walking in the morning, they're walking into a positive atmosphere.
There's an emphasis on davening. There's an emphasis on siddur of davening. There's an emphasis on being on time to davening, on understanding what you're davening, on looking in the siddur when you're davening. This way, you're communicating with the Rebbeinu Shalom.
It has to be a warmth that the child feels he's close and he can discuss things with the Rebbe and he feels the Rebbe's out for his good. That will make him feel comfortable in the classroom and speaking to the Rebbe.
The secret to teaching them is to challenge them, and by getting them to feel the feeling of success when they've surmounted a challenge, that gives them a sense of accomplishment which propels them to move on further in learning.
Said, write it Kiyitei, because I want it should be like Kiyitei.
I enjoy the learning and I enjoy showing it to the children and see how their faces light up when they are able to understand it and they're able to do it on their own and think on their own and ask a good kasha, say good teretz. I see them having the chiyus and the life of really connecting with the Torah.
My son came home one night and said, Tati, I want to get a chavrusa at night. It's so geschmack, the learning, I want to learn extra at night. It wasn't something we were ready for. He's 10 years old. It's something that he hears in the yeshiva. He learned a love for Torah in the yeshiva, and it's just personifying through him day and night.
Learning Torah. Let's see the bracha.
Many times people sit behind a desk and say, I care, I care. Here I see them rolling up their sleeves, getting involved, doing the work. Many times the menalim on their own are learning individually with the children. A Rebbe will do a homework on the phone with a child. There are Rebbeim that have been involved with children outside of school. These are all parts of the package, of the teamwork. There's a tremendous amount of teamwork over here.
There's a wonderful ruach of providing for Rebbeim, servicing them in a pleasant way, making it easy and comfortable for us to do the best that we can.
Thank you very much.
Rabbi Feynman's my principal, who I discuss everything, I can say from day to day, even from hour to hour. I'm constantly discussing different children of the class, and he knows each child. You can walk over to him any time and ask him about a child, and he will know.
I know what the yeshiva demands of me and what they're looking for. They strive for perfection, and I don't think they expect anything less. Whether it's teaching rebbeim, menalim, cleanliness, English teachers, always the best.
It's important to see the children grow into B'nai Torah. To me, that's very, very important, to be able to say that when they leave Yeshiva's Orchos Chaim, we did our best with the Siyata D'Shmaya and the help from the Eibishter to give out and to send away a boy that's a complete Ben Torah and ready to go to his next level.
The lessons that are taught in the class, we put a big emphasis that they should be carried out in the outside at recess, in the lunchroom, on the bus.
It's not just the academic, it's not just the social, it's also the emotional well-being of every child. And I get to see that the Rebbeim are concerned about the whole child. I get to see how much the Menalim care about the whole child and how that child is growing and functioning, impacting himself, his surroundings, and his family.
There's a great feeling of joy seeing that all the things that you learned and that your father have learned and your grandfather is coming down. You see another generation being able to do the same thing. It's truly pure joy.
Yeshiva is not just there, to teach the material. Yeshiva realizes that Gediyim Nasim Ploshim, that these children will eventually be our leaders. And they're putting at the forefront boys, eventually, turning into fathers as well. They will be the leaders, and we're helping to create the future leaders of Klal Yisrael.
I think that the new building will definitely be a huge plus. Where right now all the first grades are in trailers for a couple of years already, and now there's a lot more classes in the trailers, and it's definitely impacts on the learning.
We have to bring everything in-house to be successful and efficient. We actually laid the first row of the vertical walls above the foundation, and it's exciting. We see something rising out of the ground.
We believe that as well as we're educating the children today, once the new building will be built and every division will be on a specific floor and the classrooms will be bright and eerie like the present rooms, we'll really be able to better service each and every boy.
It's extremely exciting to see the school flourishing and overflowing almost into the next stage.
We have a mandate in the Yeshiva Zech Lebracha that founded the yeshiva, that we have to be there for the needs of the Rabbeim and the needs of the Talmidim. We need your help to build. You're a part of it. You are us. We are you and you are us. Let's get together and make this happen.